The story begins with a man named Mario who works in the lost and found department for the Spanish police. Mario visits a Korean family and returns their lost album. Then he returns to his office and a police officer named Helena hands him a wallet. He found an ID of a girl named Valenzuela. Mario calls her and says, "I have your ID and wallet, you can take this from police office." After which Mario goes back to his house. The next morning, the police find a suitcase in the river, and the police give this suitcase to Mario. Mario opens the suitcase and finds a child's clothes and a piece of paper in the suitcase and a baby's skeleton. Seeing this, Mario gets very nervous. Mario sees this and quickly calls the police. The next day, the police commissioner meets Mario and tells him that the suitcase had been underwater for 2 years, and that it belonged to a woman who had a miscarriage and nobody found out, so she dumped the baby in the water. But Mario says that I don't think that happened. Then Mario comes back to the office and noticed the piece of cloth. On closer inspection he saw a name Eva written on the cloths. During the inspection of paper he saw name Valenzuela Delores, which was a woman's name. He searched about that name and found an address of Venezuela. Mario goes to this address and meets Valenzuela, and he asks, "Did you lose any suitcase 2 years ago?" But Valenzuela says none of my suitcases are lost. Mario then asks her, "Do you know a girl named Eva?" Valenzuela says, "I don't know, and now you leave here." Before leaving, Mario picked her phone and checked all the call records. In one recording, Valenzuela asking from somebody, "What did you told police?" He found out Valenzuela calls to the Bickle named hotel. Then he reached at the hotel, but the security guards don't let him in. Mario is having dinner with Helena and Helena tells him that the body is that of an 8-month-old baby, and that the police are now closing the case. But Mario never give up and try to solve this case himself. Next day Mario reached at the Bickle hotel and give some money to the bartender, and said, "I want to meet a girl named Anna." Bartender give him a key of her room. Then Mario meets with Anna and asked her about Eva's mother, but she says, "I don't know." Then Mario said, "I know you know Eva's mom, you just give my address to her." Next day a girl appeared at Mario house named Sarah. Sarah is a mother of Eva. She said, "Anna told me that you want tell me something about Eva." Then Mario give her Eva's clothes. Mario tell her police found a suitcase in which was Eva's body and this cloth. After hearing this she starts crying. She tells Mario, "I didn't know all this happened to my daughter. I was only told that my daughter had died at birth." Then Sarah leave and Mario meets with Helena and tells her, "I think there is something like prostitution going at Bickle Hotel." But Helena says, "Look, it's a 5-star hotel and it's a normal thing." Then Mario goes to the Bickle Hotel and meet with Anna and said to her, "I wants to meet Sarah," but she replied, "That's not possible." But Mario say, "I just wanna meet her, then I'll leave," and Anna told him she will meet you at hallway. Then he found Sarah in the hallway and tell her about Eve, but Sarah said Mario Eva is dead now. Then suddenly a man named Tom came there, and a fight start between him and Mario. Tom was beating Mario, then Sarah save him and they both run away from hotel. Mario takes Sarah at his home and give her a secret room. Mario tells everything to Helena, but Helena say it's impossible for us to crack down against the hotel, we don't have any kind proof. Then Helena saw Sarah and Mario say, "Sarah, you're in danger, don't come outside." Then Sarah flashback everything and we saw their boss Alberto. Mario takes Sarah to his house and gave her a new password and say leave Spain. At night Sarah tried to run away but Mario caught her and take her back. Mario takes care of her and they both come close. On the other end Tom pick his boss Alberto and we saw Sarah and Tom works together for Alberto. One day Sarah asked Mario about his house and he say, "I buy this house for me and my girlfriend, but she died." The next day when Mario was not at home, police officer Helena comes at Mario house, meet with Sarah and told her about Mario. She said Mario is very angry person, he also killed her girlfriend's ex. After listening this Sarah shocked. Alberto comes at Mario's warehouse and asked him about Sarah, but he didn't told him anything. Mario run for home but Alberto's man chase him. Sarah see Mario's car and she understands something is going wrong. She entered in the house very carefully and send a text message to Ilona. Then Tom come in front of her. Alberto and his people were beating Mario. Sarah says to Alberto, "Take me and please leave Mario. He is an innocent man," but Alberto didn't listen to her. He took Sarah and go. In the meantime Ilona arrives at Mario house and take Mario to the hospital. Mario was in hospital for weeks, but when he discharged from hospital Helena meets him and tell him about a pregnancy kit. She said she found this from his house. Then Mario go to the Valenzuela's house. She tells him everything about Alberto and she also tells him that Alberto took Sarah to Mexico. She said Sarah is also a prostitute like Anna, but Mario didn't care because he is in love with Sarah, and Sarah have his unborn child. Then Mario take a flight and reached in Mexico. He changed his name from Mario to Arming. Then he meets with a woman and said to her, "I want a baby." Then Alberto's man leads him to the hospital. In the hospital, Mario found Sarah. Sarah is very happy to see him and they both run away from hospital, but Alberto and his people chasing them. They caught them. Alberto fired on Mario. Seeing this, Sarah runs the car over him and he dies. Mario tried to kill Tom, but Sarah say he is my brother. Then they both leave. On the way, Sarah's condition worsens and she gives birth in the car. Then they reached at the airport and booked a ticket for Canada. Mario dies on the plane due to the gunshot wound, but Sarah leaves him and starts her new life with her baby.